everybody, Richter Knives here, your favorite knife tuber, episode number 91. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. It's kind of late at night, and I just had the hankering to do a video. And I've been wanting to do a video on this particular GEC before I used it. I'm getting antsy. I want to use the thing and put some patina on it. But I really think it's so pretty that you should see it before, I get it all stained up and not new, but here it is. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is a 86 autumn gold jig bone. This is the 861219. The 86 is the pattern. The 1 is the clip point. The 2 would be the amount of blades it has, and then this was made in 2019. This is a Northfield unexcelled, and very nice. Let's go ahead and get this popped open. Here we go. There's wax paper, no pin. I love the smell of this and like the oil and everything. This has been open. I've opened it and all that stuff, but I put it back in the tube until I use it. But what's cooler than opening up a GEC and pulling it out of this wax paper? Not much. Here she is in all her glory. Beautiful, beautiful golden jig bone. Man, that is gorgeous. There's the front. Here is the pile side. Sorry about hitting the camera. Look at that jig bone. Genius, genius. You could tell, like I said, this is a clip point, and then it's got the secondary pin blade over here. Or that's not a pin blade. I'm sorry, I misspoke. That is I believe a sheep's foot. Sorry, y'all, had to take a drink of the Lord's drink. Look at this gorgeous thing. I can't believe I haven't opened it yet. Oh yeah, that's a good pull too. This is, let's do that again. That's probably an 8 pull, because it did kind of bend my fingernail. It didn't break my fingernail, but it's and can I pinch it? Let me see if I could pinch it. There's not much room there to pinch. Can I? Yeah, I can. If I just get my meat right in there and do it just right. Look at that. Here's the etch. Northfield unexcelled. Trademark. It's got some swirl marks or from handling it. It's not a brand new pocket knife, but I don't think it's ever cut anything. I got this second hand. I really don't think it has cut anything. Not very sharp. But I don't never really expect the GEC to be sharp right out of the tube. It's got something in the nail nick right there. I don't know. Very, very beautiful. Snap to the half stop is really good. Let's see what it's like shutting. Oh yeah, snappy. Very good action. Very good action. Let's look at the secondary blade. Oh, that was snappy coming out of there. It like they got me. That is a long sheep's foot. Goodness, look at the nail nick in there. Here's your model number right there on the tang. Let's listen to this to the half stop. Snappy. See it jump up there? Okay, snappy. That's good. Man, you could actually do something with that blade. That's long enough to actually get something done. I thought it was actually going to be smaller. And it's got two lines in there from fluting. Nice. Let's look at the back spring. Sorry about my light, y'all. I'm in my bedroom at my desk. This is where I do my most knifing or messing around with my knife, sharpening. All that happens right here. But it's kind of dark in here. I never use this. My first couple of videos I done right here, but I just wasn't happy with the results. But I really wanted to show this to y'all. I love that shield, and this may be my favorite GEC shield. It really could be. I actually had this knife before. It was blade deleted, so it was a single blade clip, and I just didn't fall in love with it. I think because somebody before I had it tried to sharpen it on one of those fixed sharpeners, and it looks like they just all across the edge right here was little marks, and it just drove me insane. You know, I polished it, but no matter what you did, it was there. They just kind of, whoever sharpened it messed it up, and it just bothered me to no end. That's kind of, I think, why I couldn't fall in love with it. But this one here, I was sitting there thinking today, me and one of my knife friends that I talked to quite a bit, Duty's Daggers, we were talking about a blade delete. He was doing that on one of his knives, and I'm not going to tell you which one it is, obviously, because I don't think he's told anybody about it yet. But we were talking about doing one on this one, and I actually put this up on a post in my YouTube. Should I blade delete this and make it a one blade, single blade? And I don't know about that. I think yes, but here's the thing. I think this would be sweet as a single blade, but it's so good as a Stockman that I'm going to leave it for now. And I honestly think that this is the one I want to do it on, because I remember how the other one was. This has a little heft to it. It's kind of heavy. It's thick. You can see. I don't have anything to compare it to because all my knives are stuck, and I got this tripod in the way, so I can't really get to them. But I think I'm going to go ahead and take this pin blade off. Have somebody do that for me. I know a couple people that are pretty good at it, and that can do it right. And this is a beast as a single blade clip. It really is. They're so snappy. They're, you know, solid. There's no blade play in any of this. The bone is beautiful. I don't know why they didn't make this in a single blade. I mean, if you're a double blade guy, a two blade guy, this is a gem for you. I'm really not. I'm not one of those guys. I'm a single blade guy, and I love single blades. And I actually love this knife as a two blade. But I just think the opportunity to have this as a single blade is just too enticing. It's really too enticing for me, because I've already seen it, and I've already, you know, already know what it'll be like. And this one will be better than the last one I had. Now, saying that, there's nothing wrong with this knife. This is gorgeous. I wanted to show this to you before I ever, you know, cut an apple with it or cut a package with it or anything. I wanted you to see how beautiful this is. It's got the brass liners, the brass pins. I could actually put this on the buffer. It's got a few like hairline scratches, like from, I guess, handling it. Maybe putting it in and out of a pocket or something. but it doesn't, it could have been carried a couple times, but it definitely doesn't, you could tell it hasn't cut anything. And you could tell right here where, you know, fingerprints may have, you know, done a little scratching or like a rag, put little hairline scratches. But once you put patina on that and start using that, that's going to be, you won't even notice it. But I think this thing is gorgeous. The 86s, in my opinion, are starting to become one of my favorite GEC patterns. They're just the right size for me. I love the size of the 86 single blades. And, you know, when they first come out, I know it was the sucker rod wood, and I wanted that one so bad because of the wrench on it. I missed out on that because I was kind of, let's just say it, poor at the time. And, you know, I never have gotten one. And I don't need it. I mean, I've got this one. And I'm really not into, you know, a bunch of, I'm not trying to collect, you know, patterns and things like that. If I have one of a pattern, I'm usually happy with it. That's not a rule. This, you know, it's just, I'm not trying to collect, you know, multiples of one pattern. And this one is fine. This one is more than fine. This one, actually, I'm so happy with. I like the bone on it. I think this is one of the best 86s there is. And that's saying a lot because there's some good 86s. The Yellow Rose Barlow that they came out with, the, oh man, the Angus Jack, nice. Man, there's so many 86s that are so good. The Blade Forums with the red bone Barlow, my lord, that is crazy. There are some good ones, and this is one of them. This is really one of them to me. This is like a real man's pocket knife, man. I'm telling you, it'll do some work. It really will. You don't need no more than this in your pocket. You really don't. You don't need more than this in your pocket. Look at the belly on this blade right here. This is a gorgeous clip point with that long pull and that swedge. It's a cut swedge. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. That is a beautiful, beautiful example. Sorry I blinded y'all right there. Blinded myself too. Man, I could just look at this thing all day long. I'm so tickled with it. Love it to death. I have a bunch more GECs to show y'all. Not a bunch. I've got less than a handful, but they're all, I mean, nice. And this is one of the first ones I want to show you so I could just get into it and just carry it, cut with it, use it, and just, you know, how do you say, start, you know, building a rapport with it, you know, and having memories with it, connecting to it. That's what, you know, carrying knives to me is all about. If I don't connect with it, I don't want it anymore. And I usually trade it or sell it or give it away. So right off the bat, I know if I start carrying it and I'm not connecting, it's time to get rid of it. But I could tell right off the bat, I already know this one's hanging around. And I've gotten rid of so many nice GECs, trying to get the better one and trying to get one that's, you know, the Grail or whatever. And I think I'm stopped. I think I'm at a point now where I've got enough GECs in my collection that I can enjoy those and just add to every now and then. I don't want just any old knife. I don't want fluff. I'm not trying to build a big, huge collection of knives. I'm really not. I really just want, I see things that I want, and those things are something that I think that I would carry. And usually a knife, to me, most of my knives, if it's the only knife that I had, would I be happy carrying it? And I would say yes to probably 90% of them. Is I would be happy just carrying that one knife if I had to. Now, I'd miss the other knives, obviously, but could I do it? Absolutely. I've done it before. I've carried just one knife. I don't want to do that. But you know what I'm talking about. I want something that is tangible and nice, really solid, that I'm not afraid to cut with. It's not like a dainty little, wimpy little thing. I want to be able to pull this out in at work or whatever and cut whatever I'm going to cut, a zip tie, and not sit there and worry about, oh my God, is it going to, you know, scratch my blade, or is this cutting this cake in the lounge going to, you know, ruin my finish? I'm not doing that. I really like to just use my pocket knives. And it's fine if you don't, because I think it's dumb to tell people what to do with their knives. It's your knife. Do whatever you want to do with it. If you want to paint it pink and put purple polka dots, it's your knife, man. Do it. If you want to sit it up and put it in a glass case, put it in a glass case, man. And also, hey, but I am one of them people who think knives are made to be used. But I'm not going to tell you to use yours. It's yours. But I'm going to use mine. So I finally got to show you. I'm going to stop showing you. But if you like this video, tell me what you think. Should I blade delete this? Or should I blade delete the 35? Which one should I blade delete? Or both of them? Or neither of them? What do you think? Shoot that comment down below. And also, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's the red one right down there. Tell your friends, tell your mom and them, tell your crush, your barber, about Richter knives. And this is my 86, y'all. Thank you for watching. Richter, out.